Hi guys, and welcome back to the Fit Diaries. This is episode Challenges. So if you think you're going to make all these changes and lose all this weight and go back to your old eating habits once you reach your goal, you are seriously delusional. That is how you got to where you were in the first place.
My goal was to run up these stairs four times up, 4 times down. So got one more to go. Here we go.
It's hard. Weight loss is 100% mental.
I can only do this for so long now because it is really tiring. And then I gotta walk my humble ass up. Long way.
Having the willpower to change is so hard.
On top of the world, we did 4.
Gorgeous.
I'm glad we came today.
I am about 6 months into my weight loss journey, and when I learned about nutrition, I was watching tons of my 600-pound life, and this is what I learned about it. 1, there is no quick fix. 2, you have to figure out what causes your overeating. 3, cravings don't go away. You have to fight them. Other things that I learned, I still can't control myself when eating out. It is very hard not to feel guilty when I quote unquote ate bad. Balance to not overindulge. I ate to the point where I couldn't breathe. Don't give in to your cravings. You don't need it. You want it. There is a very big difference. This was actually the hardest lesson that I am struggled with, and still continue to struggle with 6 months into this process. So let's kind of break it down and talk about it. I immediately, the first 2 months, dropped so much weight. I went from 153 to like 139. And I got so excited to see this accomplishment, to see how fast I was losing weight. I thought I cracked the code. And then for the last 3 months since March, my weight has been stagnant. Why? Because I started falling back into old habits. I thought, okay, I can have an ice cream here and there. I can eat out here and there. I can do this stuff once in a while. What slapped me in the face very hard was realizing that I'm getting older. I'm not getting any younger. I cannot eat what I used to. This has been the absolute most frustrating part as well, is that I used to eat so much junk food and be fine, not gain a pound, not gain weight. I would just go to the gym and work it off, and I cannot do that anymore. It got to the point where I feel like I was looking at food and I'd inhale it, like all the calories, and gain all the weight just by simply looking at it. And even though I know realistically that's not possible, that's exactly how it felt. So my weight remained stagnant. I got down to 139 pounds, quickly gained about 3 pounds back, so I was stuck at 142. And then I have not left 142 for about a good 3 months, and I was frustrated. Why? Because, like I said, I started eating out again once in a while, and I thought, okay, I can make better choices every time I go and eat out. I can't. I just physically can't. And I try to mentally, remind myself that and give myself grace and say, hey, you're living life. But this is where I'm stuck. I'm stuck between I'm living life, I have to live my life, and I have to be healthy. It's like, do you want to be here for a long time and be healthy, or do you want to enjoy life? But I ended up going to the doctor and I got my lab results back, and it was very frustrating that my triglycerides, I worked so hard to get them down, and they did come down by about 50 points, but the rest of my cholesterol went up. And I had begged my doctors at the beginning of this journey to please don't put me on medication. Please give me 6 months to let me do this on my own. Let me try to do it holistically. Let me try to lose weight, eat right, and see if I can correct my cholesterol on my own. And my worry has not worked. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to give in at this point and just take the medication, because a heart attack is just simply not worth it. I know I keep talking about mental and how hard it is, but I really didn't think that it was going to be this hard. I thought, okay, I'll count some calories, I'll make some healthy food, I'll work out, and then once in a while I'll be able to eat whatever I want. And that has simply just been absolutely not true anymore for me. And I have to learn to accept that. And like I said, it's time to stop being stubborn and realizing that this is a lifestyle change. This is not a quick fix. I'm not going to fix the problem that I created over the last 5 years overnight. This is a complete overhaul of my diet. I have to stop and change my ways of thinking when it comes to food. I have to have a healthy relationship with food and not always think about it 24/7. My weight does not define me. I literally thought, if I died today, am I going to care what weight am I? No. However, I am going to care about how healthy I feel on a day-to-day basis. How much energy do I have? Do I have the energy to come out and hike and do the things that I love? Am I mentally prepared for this change? So everyone talks about lifestyle, and it truly is that. Being mindful about what you put in your body and making sure it is not junk food, being mindful of what you put in your body and make sure it's healthy for you. Yes, you can indulge in snacks. I would not say take that away, because it is one of the best things in life is to enjoy food. But unfortunately for me, I realized that I have a problem when it comes to one cookie. It's not one cookie, it's a bag of cookies. That quickly escalates. Like if it's one donut, it's 3 donuts. I have no self-control, and I had to admit that to myself. So I signed up for a personal training and nutrition coach program through NASM, and I did it specifically because I wanted to not only really understand food and nutrition and change my life, but eventually I want to take whatever I learned and start to help other people. Originally, when I made this series, I did it so that I can help others and inspire others, but I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be and how hard it was going to be for me to consistently eat right, train. And I actually do like filming this series because I feel like by me sharing my story and sharing how I did it, it holds me accountable because people are watching. And I do like filming this to see like where I've come from, and I definitely can look back at old videos and see how much weight I've gone down, or like the changes in my body composition or in my face. So filming this journey has been fun overall, but now it's time to get back to the basics. It is time to get... I absolutely do not want to go to the gym today, but raise your hand if you've ever told yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I've never regretted a workout, but I've always regretted not working out. So I'm forcing myself to. So as I was saying, it's time to get back to the basics. So what diet did I listen to when I lost all the weight real quick and thought I cracked the code? I learned that this is $1 billion industry, and it depends on what diet you're eating and who's fitting the bill. But here's what worked for me. I avoided seed oils. I limited my calories. I tracked my macros. I cooked at home. I limit eating out. I monitored my sugar intake, monitored the cholesterol, the salt. No unnecessary added colors, ingredients. I used as many organic fruits and vegetables. I learned how to cook, and when I went to work, I only ate what was in my bag and nothing else. I also signed up for psychotherapy because I realized that I was in a slump, and once I got my test results from my cholesterol, I knew it was time to kick back in gear. So here we go once again to continue this journey.